Welcome to my first ever bike packing trip. I'm heading down south. As per usual, nothing has gone to plan whatsoever. It is so me. I can't even be angry at myself or the universe because I'm just used to it. So the original plan was today to ride from Rockingham to Dunsborough. Then I was going to backtrack to Collie the next day via Nannup, and then I was going to retreat home. However, I'm sitting here right now, first ever time on a loaded bike, eating a sandwich 30 minutes into the bike packing trip as I just left at about 4 p.m. I think I might be the first person ever to start a down south bike packing trip at 4 p.m. on a winter's day, basically in the heart of winter. Anyway, I hope you enjoy what you're going to see, and hopefully it's pretty good. Weather's meant to be good, even though it looks quite cloudy. Oh, this is the first ever time I've ridden a loaded bike, and I gotta be honest, it obviously feels weird. So I just checked, and on this main straight here, I'm averaging about 20 kilometers an hour, which, you know, it's not too bad. It's one Sam Kimberley's, so you'll take it. If I was to be stressed out about anything, which I'm not really at the moment, you know, I'm pretty nonchalant, just eating a cheese and salami sandwich, heading down south on my bike at close to 5 p.m. at night on a winter's day. But if I was worried about anything, I would be worried about not averaging enough speed, because I think I've grossly overestimated how fast I can ride with a fully loaded bike. If I can hold 20 kilometers an hour, I'm happy. I'm happy. I feel like everybody's happy. Just for reference, anybody wanting to do this ride down south, we've got this beautiful freeway path which will take us beyond Mandurah down south. Probably, I think from memory, it finishes in Pinjarra, so it's a really beautiful long stretch. A little bit loud at the moment because you're right next to the freeway, but the further you head up, it's much more It's much more secluded and peaceful. So yeah, it's a really sick ride. You can do anytime, no traffic, nothing. It's really cool. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe Waroona, maybe Harvey. I don't know. Might have to stop in Pinjarra. We'll see. I don't care where I stop tonight, as long as there's a chicken treat and somewhere I can pitch my tent, I'm happy. That's my Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Chicken treat, like a bit of surface that you can lay a tent on, then you've got like family, health, all that other jazz, whatever. But those are the two most important things. Alright, not that this has anything to do with anything at all, but even though I've never seen Despicable Me or the Minions or like any of the franchise's films, I swear to God I can absolutely sing like one of those Minions. Like I can really replicate their singing abilities, at least I think, even though I haven't seen the film. Anyway, just passing through Mandurah now. Yeah, it's been actually alright. This is where kind of the nice part of the Southern Freeway starts. It's getting a lot more quiet here. So this part's going to be like super chill, super relaxing, quiet and peaceful. All great words to describe what I was just trying to say. In terms of where I'm going, not sure yet. I'm going to try get to say Pinjarra and kind of see how I feel. So long story short, I'm not going to go into details, but literally I was about to leave at 10 o'clock to go to Busselton via bike, obviously. And as I was leaving, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Kangaroos just love, anyone that's not from Australia, kangaroos love running in front of moving cars. It's like, if they hear a giant 1 ton plus vehicle coming towards them, it's like they almost wait until it gets close to them and then they just jump in front of it. Why? I don't know. Look, literally, you know what I mean? You can't make that up. They're literally like a cartoon character as an animal. A springy, are they marsupial? Springy marsupial that bounces and has like the most incredible tendons. Look at the tendons on that. Look at the tendons on that. You know what I mean? Do I ever? No, yeah, like a just strange furry creature with just the most incredible tendons. Stiff tendons in the world, jumps into your car if you're driving towards it. They box, like they'll fight you. Honestly, like there's an old comical saying about, you know, the boxing kangaroo. We have it on some logos here in Australia. It is a joke, but at the same time, it's not. I've seen kangaroos and people fight. I've seen my dad have a fight with a kangaroo before. It's actually a crazy creature. And I never consider that, for example, when my cousins come over from Slovenia and Serbia and they see a kangaroo for the first time, their jaws drop. They just actually can't believe it. And us Australians are just like, yeah, there's that bouncy thing that fights people. Alright, so basically it's been really cloudy ever since I started riding. When I started riding it was 4 o'clock and it was quite cloudy. So I couldn't really tell whether it was getting dark or it was just staying the same up until about 10 minutes ago. Definitely past Mandurah. I'm about 13 kilometers away from South Yanderup. Just did a bit of riding on the road. Yeah, country roads at night, you probably want to avoid them. So just because I don't really want to get killed, I'm going to try stay on this path until it ends, which I think is another 20 kilometers hopefully. That'll probably bring up the half century, maybe 60. And when I get to around there and it's quite dark, I'm either gonna camp or if I look up on maps, fucking rabbits. Dude, there's heaps of rabbits, lad. Bro, what is it, the Hare Festival? Hey! Yeah, so the plan of attack is when it gets really dark and it's towards the end of this pathway, I'm going to either set up camp there or if there's a close enough chicken treat within, you know, a safe traveling distance, I'll probably just camp behind there for the evening. Sounds like a bloody good night, but it is getting dark, so probably got to be a little bit weary. Chuck the light on soon. Dude, there's so many rabbits. I've never seen so many rabbits in my life. You know what, even though I've lived in Australia forever, you don't really get to see kangaroos that much up close and personal. Obviously in suburbia, not so much. So it is actually really interesting being out here where they aren't suspecting to see anybody and then seeing them like jump away, sprint away. All right, it is actually getting quite dark. Better stop soon. All right, it's completely pitch black now. Had to turn the old light on the bike. We're on the freeway, right alongside the freeway, heading towards traffic, so it's like not very good riding. A lot of high beams in your eyes. I know that there's like a petrol station with fast food somewhere near here. I know they have KFC. I'm pretty sure they've got Zambreros. From memory, it's not too far up here. So I think I'm just gonna try get to that, have some dinner, and then I'll go and find a camp spot, hopefully crack 80 Ks, hopefully be done riding by like, I don't know. I don't even know what the time is right now, but hopefully not too late. All right, is this a road? Like, what am I even going towards? What the hell is this? This is a road. All right, where am I? 97 kilometers, Bunbury, South Yanderup, 3.5. All right, what I'm gonna do is, I believe this is actually the end of the line. I'm gonna go over there, have a quick look, and if so, I'm pretty cooked because I need to have dinner. I can kind of low-key feel myself bonking a little bit. Anyone that does like long endurance-y type stuff, you kind of feel, I don't know what the sensation is or how to explain it, but it's kind of like you have energy, but you can't use the energy. You just feel super like lethargic in your body, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna try, see what I can do here. All right, so I've made the executive decision that I'm going to attempt to get to that KFC. Hopefully there's bike path or some super quiet back roads, but yeah, wish me luck. Got to get dinner somehow, got to sleep somehow. All right, I'm 100% sure that this path takes me onto the freeway because just like, look how poorly maintained it is compared to the rest of the path. I'm gonna go up there, have a quick look, and if it does go to the freeway, I think it's way too dark and way too dangerous. So I'm gonna have to find something local and hopefully find somewhere to camp. no, lad. Hell no. All right, I remember now, and nah. No way. That is too dangerous. Especially for 16 kilometers. Ugh, all right. That sucks. I'm gonna have to go find something to eat and sleep. Seeing that road, like, you could see it came with a threatening aura to cycle there at night. 100% a no-go. But I was listening to a really interesting story about, I believe it was the woman who cycled around the world in the fastest amount of time. She was on the Nullarbor Plain and was trying to ride during the day, and she said it was just too dangerous in the sense of it was hard to know when the trucks and road trains were coming behind her, but it was also hard for them to notice her. So what she did was she slept through the day and cycled through the evening because she had the very high visibility lights, and also she could see the road trains lights coming from a mile away, so she could safely navigate the Nullarbor and kind of go off the road when she needed to. And I thought that was quite interesting because that takes a lot of guts. That shit's scary, and she just, you know, she smashed it. Interesting story. Austin Lakes. I don't even know what that is, but anyway, I've made the decision that I'm going to go to the KFC. I've seen that you can take basically back roads the entire way until the last tiniest little bit. So I'm fine with that. I'm assuming there's not going to be many people on these back streets because I need to sleep somewhere. I need to put my tent somewhere. And as you can see, I'm legitimately in suburbia right now. And it's obviously kind of weird if you just pitch a tent in the middle of a park with a lake, like in suburbia. People will wake me up. People will probably be worried or scared. So yeah, I'm gonna go to that KFC because I know there's like farmland and stuff around it. It's about 45, 50 minutes away, so I'm gonna go have a crack. All right, this is obviously sketchy as, but this is our option right now. 14 more kilometers and we're sweet. And just like that, dirt road. So I'm kind of close. There's the Southwest Highway there. There's an estranged car coming up to me. Better get off this dirt road. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go around this way, get to that KFC, have a feed, sleep in somebody's paddock. Let's go. I swear to God, I can smell KFC. So I quickly just checked my phone for maps and I'm still 30 minutes away. It's a pungent smell, it's crazy. Still just in the middle of nowhere. And honestly, you can't beat it. Can't beat it. Freeing feeling, so chill, so relaxed. There you go, you can't really see it, but those lights in the distance are my dinner. And when I get there, I'm gonna kind of establish what's the go for sleeping tonight, whether I can find a campground somewhere near here, or whether I just have to find anywhere I can sleep. Finally done with the back roads. Here we are on, what is this highway called? Forest Highway, which takes you to Busselton and Bunbury. Those lights off in the distance are my dinner. So I think it's about 2, maybe 1 kilometer away. So I've just got to tackle this main road for, yeah, exactly 1 kilometer. Wish me luck, wish me luck. This is sketchy. Yes! So good. That keen. Oh, we are so on, ladies and gentlemen. We are so on right now. Oh, this is heaven. Heaven on earth right now. I'm not even taking the piss. Look how happy I am. You actually can't wipe the smile off my face. Oh, yes. I reckon this is, I swear down, 100% got to be the first time somebody's rocked up here on a push bike at 9 o'clock at night. Yes. Hi, how you going?
Sorry, really quick, did you ride here?
Yeah. Rockingham. Because I'm doing a 3-day bikepacking trip and I had to set this all up and it took all day. I was meant to leave at 7 a.m. but I didn't leave till way later. Can I please get a Dinger Stacker box? That's it, thanks. Everyone's talking about. I'm glad I can make some conversation tonight. Is it the first time you've ever seen somebody rock up like this late on a bike?
Yeah.
On a bike, sure.
On a bike in general?
On a bike, no one brings their bikes in.
This is my third time here on a bike.
Really? I've never seen you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming back.
Pleasure, thanks. Pleasure. Thank you. Home. I'm going to go to Nana tomorrow, and then to Dunsborough, and then from Dunsborough I'm going to ride home. Huh? Rockingham. Yeah.
Not too great. Rockingham was easy.
That's it. Yeah. Sick. Thanks. Oh. So good. Oh. I'm absolutely shattered. I was too engulfed in the conversation. I forgot to swap out my potato and gravy for chips, which is something you have to do if you go to KFC. Always swap out the potato and gravy for more chips. I've had a moment to reflect after eating, and I've realised that KFC obviously wasn't the right choice, and it's never the right choice. KFC is instant gratification in a nutshell. You feel good for the small, fleeting moment of eating it, and even while you're eating it, you still don't feel good at the end. Instant gratification.
Good luck with your ride.
Thanks for the hospitality. See you later. Have a good night. All right. Thanks, heaps. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Oh, fuck, it's cold. How's that? The hospitality of the legends at KFC, hey? There you go. All right, so I was looking it up on maps, and there is a free campsite with toilets apparently, which is about 12 kilometers from here, southwest. So kind of in the opposite direction of where I want to go, but not that much of a detour. So I think I'm gonna go over there, set up camp for the evening, have a good sleep, and then get stuck in tomorrow again. Anyway, I'll get cracking. Probably not going to vlog a lot of the rest of this because it's dark and you can't see anything, and it's a little bit of highway. It's just not good quality content. Oh, God, just that'll be nuts. Oh, Christ almighty. Oh, actually, that's sore, that's sore. A little bit of highway, then to some back streets. We're laughing. If you enjoy seeing me do this whack shit, feel free to give us a subscribe if you like it. If I ever say please subscribe to this if you like it, if you don't like it, obviously don't subscribe. If you enjoy this content, then please subscribe, see some more. Back onto the highway, not sure exactly for how long. It is freezing cold. Poor, it's cold. Poor. Oh, brother, it's so cold and it's so sketchy. I absolutely cannot wait to get off this highway. Look, I know some people say, oh, I was riding in the pitch black. Brother, this is legitimately the pitch black. There's no light whatsoever. Makes for a good atmosphere, good vibe. This is one of those things where I'm very happy to have ticked it off the list and experienced it, but I'm also very happy to never ride these dark country streets in the middle of the night ever again. So here's where I'm staying tonight. Heron Point Reserve. Upon arrival, please check in with caretaker. Check in. Wait, is this free? Online pre-booking. What? Right, here's my sleeping arrangement that I'm so excited for. This pillow is amazing. This sleeping pad, it's sensational. Tent and this, haven't tried, but keen to try it. Gonna be a good sleep. Right, so end of the day in the tent. Ended up doing 71 kilometers after leaving at 4 o'clock. It's okay, it's not the best, but I was pretty irresponsible with my time. So, well, I wasn't irresponsible, I was just doing a lot of stuff and time got the better of me. I was hoping to be like 100 or so, but that was probably a pretty unrealistic thing to think. It is what it is. Got everything set up here, pillow, blow-up mattress, sleeping bag, all my jazz, bikes out there. I had to go a little bit off the beaten path to get to here because I just didn't want to ride on the main road that late at night. So from tomorrow, we're going to head out back to Forest Highway and take that up till we have to go east. We're going to cut back into Bustleton. I'm going to catch up with my friend Key. And yeah, tomorrow should be like a bigger day, 160, 170 kilometers probably. We'll see though. Yeah, enjoying myself so far. Keen to see you all on day 2.